Lisa Denae Live starts now, only on Stunner Radio, the heart and soul of the culture.
This show is sponsored in part by Houston's own multimedia mogul, Lisa the Boss Lady, motivational speaker, travel agent, sales consultant for Bye Bye Belly, Bedroom Candy, and Candy Coated Cosmetics, and coming soon, the co-host of the hot new talk show, Love and Entrepreneurship. If you're looking to start a business or you just need some inspiration, contact Lisa the Boss Lady. It's time to boss up in 2021. Follow her on Facebook and Instagram at Lisa the Boss Lady, or visit her website, lisathebosslady.com. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you. This show was sponsored in part by Flat Fee Tax Prep and Services, offering quality tax preparation, serving clients nationwide. For more information, visit www.flatfeecreditandtax.com. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Oh, click right there. All right. It's your girl, Mr. Denae. We having a little bit of technical difficulties, but don't even much worry about that. We're here at Stunner Radio. It's Memorial Day weekend, and you are tuned into Lisa Denae Live. It's your girl, Lisa Denae, with my special guest co-host, Lisa the Boss Lady.
Happy Saturday. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
It's Memorial Day weekend. Already. Everybody's out and about, trying to enjoy their holiday. Now, I just want to say, y'all be safe out here, okay? Everybody been kind of cooped up, locked up. So now everybody and their mama is traveling. So let's just be nice and let's be safe this holiday weekend. Now, before we introduce our special guest, I do want to say something about the mass shooting that happened this week in the United States. And even before I say that, I want to shout out to all our international listeners. Listen, I love y'all for listening. You hear me? I love you for listening. I believe you don't know what I'm saying, unless you really fluent in English. But it doesn't matter. We have a connection. And so I just want to say, shout out to our new listeners in Germany. I have never been in Germany, but I thank you so much for supporting us and listening to our broadcasts. And so we had another mass shooting in the United States. This time it was in San Jose, California. A gunman, he opened fire on his workplace, killing 9 people before turning the gun on himself. Now, they found over 22,000 rounds of ammunition in this person's home, several Molotov cocktails, and multiple cans of gasoline. What was this person planning after this? Who knows? But I will also say that this is a person that used to work there, and apparently this was a list, like a hit list. It was people that he knew he wanted to kill, like former co-workers. And this is what we have become as a nation. If you get an issue with somebody or whatever, you just want to kill them, I guess. I mean, this is what we're turning into. So watch your back at your job. That's what it boils down to. Watch your back.
I think it's a little bit deeper than that as well. Watch how you treat people.
Yes. It doesn't matter how much I treat. If I ain't trying to threaten your life, don't threaten mine. I don't care if I treat you wrong. You don't have the right to take my life. That's because I feel like that's going to make us all scared to treat each other. Oh, I don't want to say nothing cross to this person, but they may come back to shoot me.
Yeah, you're right.
If we on a job and you my coworker, if I don't agree with you, if I don't like you, I don't want to sit and have lunch with you, go be a big girl and a big boy, put on your big boy pants. Don't come back here shooting. Because if you come back to Lisa Denae job, I'm going to have something for your ass. I'm just saying. Just put it out there.
They start making guns when they made it.
Listen, and we in Texas, baby, so you already know what that means. Everybody packing. So I'm just saying, don't try that stuff in the Lone Star State, because we do things a little differently here. So switching gears, I want to say that The Chi is back. To all my people who watch The Chi, we back, baby, we back. I'm so excited. I'll be so happy when Sunday rolls around because my show is back. Y'all know I'm from Chicago, so I really love how The Chi shows the city, man.
What is it about?
It's good. You don't watch The Chi?
I never heard of it.
Listen, The Chi is about everything, baby. It's about life, love, happiness, black people, the city of Chicago, business, young love. What is it not about?
Is that the one with
Candy is a cast member, but let's not say is that the one with Candy, because Candy is a latecomer, okay?
Yeah,
and she ain't even the biggest
it.
star on the show. Hey, Candy, but you're not the star, girl. But let me just say Curtis Cook that plays Duda and also is the current mayor of Chicago. How you doing? That's all I got to say. How you doing on this past episode? Listen, that's all I got to say. If y'all don't watch the show, Lisa the Boss Lady, I'm jealous because now you can go back and watch all the seasons.
I'm
And
going
girl,
I'm going to.
and if I could go back and re-watch them, I would. That's how much I love this show. But anyway, we're going to get into our interview with Chef James. So we have an amazing chef on the show today, Chef James. He is the owner of Jet Catering. And so we're going to get into our interview with him. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our interview with Chef James. So you guys don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle but have less than perfect credit? Look no further than Mi Amigo Motors, offering in-house financing to help you build or reestablish your credit. All vehicles are put through a multi-point inspection, and their award-winning customer service and on-site service center will make your buying experience stress-free. I know you got your stimulus check and it's tax refund season, so stop by Mi Amigo Motors today at 9729 Long Point Road or give them a call at 832-548-5927 to reserve your appointment for their VIP approval. Again, that's 832-548-5927. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you. If you're looking for healthy meal prep, family-style meals, or catering for your next event, look no further than the East Traveling Square Kitchen with Chef Square, Alan Phillips, specializing in soul food, family-style dining, and southern flavor. Chef Square can adhere to dietary needs like keto and bariatric meal prep without compromising on taste. Take advantage of weekly meal plans like the Starter Pack, 5 meals for $75 with 3 entree choices. Additional meal plans and contact-free delivery is available. Contact Chef Square of the East Traveling Square Kitchen today at 832-495-8836 and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
Hey, it's your girl Lisa Denae, and we are back, and we have a very special guest with us today by the name of Chef James Turner. He is the owner of Jet Catering Service. So thank you so much for being with us today.
I appreciate you having me here today. Thank you so much.
Yes. So anyway, tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, originally I am from Madisonville, Texas, but I was raised here in Houston in the South Park area. Went to Jones High School and also went to TSU and went to the Art Institute Culinary Division. Worked at MD Anderson Hospital for 28 years. As the executive chef. I wasn't always the executive chef. I worked my way up. Mm-hmm. And then after I retired, after 28 years, I started my own catering business. And that's pretty much the logistic of everything.
So what inspired you to start your own business?
You know what? I always loved to cook when I was little. My grandmother and my mother used to always have me in the kitchen cooking with them. So I just had to find my niche as growing up, going through high school and college. What I really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I also have a degree in hotel restaurant management from TSU, but then I just didn't know what I really wanted to do. But then someone came to me and said, if food is not a part of your life, you're missing your calling.
Oh, wow, really?
And that's pretty much where I'm at.
Okay. Hey, Milton McCullough, I see you watching. How you doing? So, Chef James.
Yes.
So, was it a natural transition when you left your employer? You were already an executive chef.
Yeah.
So, it was a natural transition?
Well, yeah, it was a natural transition. But when you stepped out there on faith and you wanted to do this solely, just every day, all day, if you don't have the passion for it, you will get lost. Because a lot of people always want to say, oh, I want to cook. Oh, I want to have a restaurant. But if you don't have the passion for cooking, you're just doing it for the money. Mm-hmm. But if you have a passion, the money comes easy.
I agree with that in just about any industry.
Yes.
You really do have to have a passion for it, because there's days when you don't have nobody to clap for you and say you did a good job. But you still got to do a good job.
You got to get up and do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I agree with you. You got to have a passion for it.
Yes.
So did you always know that this is what you would be doing?
I probably didn't know until like maybe about the first year of college.
Okay.
Then that's when I really knew this is what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And that's when I started working at food service at MD Anderson while I was in college, and then I just worked my way up. And they paid for me to go to culinary school, and
the rest is history.
that's it.
So if you've never experienced Chef James, if you don't know anything about his website or you've never seen his food on social media, let me just let you know. The food looks amazing.
Well, thank you.
And we're so blessed today because he brought us some samples, y'all.
Wow,
So we're going to be tasting some of his delicious food. I mean, when you blessed, you just blessed. Ain't nothing you can say but thank God for the blessing of Chef James. So I want to share with you guys his website. And we're going to pull up his website real quick so that you can see it on the screen. You have some wonderful looking food on your site.
Thank you. I appreciate
What
it.
inspires you to make it look good also? Because some people feel like presentation isn't everything, but I feel like it is.
We as people, we eat with our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If it look good, we're going to try it. If it look like slop, are we going to try it? No.
No.
So the first thing when it comes to presentation, if it looks good, you want to try it. So yeah, presentation is going to always. Most people always tell me, "Oh, I can cook, or I can cook better than you." Maybe you can, but can you present your food?
Right.
Because if you can't present it, I run you over.
Because trust me, I really stay off of social media around Thanksgiving. I'm so sick of looking at pictures of food. People don't understand food look nasty if you don't know how to take pictures of it.
No, they
don't look good.
put too much on the plate. That's the problem.
Okay.
You
But then
don't
they put it on a
plate.
dirty stove with dirty dishes in the background and all this other stuff.
But this one thing I will tell you, you can go through all my pictures, you will not find no styrofoam plates on none of my pictures.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I mean, I ain't against styrofoam plates.
I'm not asking
But-
washing dishes.
But I do feel like if you're trying to show your food,
Yeah,
it should be
right.
on something.
Present
Yeah, something presentable. I really love looking at your food. Like I look at the pictures of the food and I get hungry. Now I have seen people post food and it made me literally want to puke because it looks disgusting. And I think people don't understand there's food artists, there's food designers for that.
Yes.
Like there's people who their profession is to make food look good on photographs. So I don't know why people feel like they could just fix a plate and take a picture of it.
Well, what they can do is just look at other people's food and make it your own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what most people don't understand. Just make it your own.
We see some pictures here of some of your dishes on your website, and it looks so delicious. I'm telling you. No, we don't see no styrofoam. I'm telling you. So, what's next for you?
The next thing that I'm probably want to venture into, I want to open up my own restaurant.
Okay.
I want something like a brick and mortar,
Mm-hmm.
a small boutique, not boutique, but a small restaurant, maybe about 15, 20 tables,
Mm-hmm.
white tablecloth. You got to make reservations,
Oh, that sounds nice.
beer and wine. I don't want no alcohol. I just want beer and wine. Limited menu, but you're going to have specials.
Okay.
Daily special. Every day is going to be a different special. So,
Okay.
but it's going to be a limited menu. It's not going to have, I don't like a lot of overhead. And that's why a lot of people mess up. They
Yeah.
try to do too much in restaurants. And you can't do too much because something's going to go bad.
Right.
Because if you're selling one thing, but you're not selling the other, what you going to do? Put it in the freezer for a long time. But eventually, it's going to get freezer burnt. You got to throw it away.
Right. So there's waste.
Yes.
Now you're wasting.
Now you're wasting.
I watch a lot of Food Network and I watch a lot of Restaurant Rescue and
Yes.
Restaurant Impossible and all those things.
Yes.
And that's what you hear. Your
Yeah.
menu is too. They tell me all the time you got too much on the
You
menu.
got too much on the menu.
Yeah.
Especially in Italian restaurants. They have
Yes.
a lot.
Oh my God, they got 3 or 4 pages. And it's hard to decide.
Yeah, you don't even know. Half the time, you don't even know what
What it is.
So,
Yeah.
but when I spent most of my time in Naples, when I left culinary school, so I know how to make pasta from scratch. And,
You was in Naples, huh? All right, Chef John. Well traveled.
What is your specialty? What is the specialty that you have?
Italian food.
Do you have a signature dish?
I would probably say my seafood Cajun pasta is one of my most famous dishes that a lot of
Sounds so good.
it has shrimp, crawfish, andouille sausage, topped with blackened salmon with jumbo lump crab meat, and you have lobster tails on the side.
Listen,
Jeez.
I wasn't even hungry for that.
First of all, how long does it take to make that? It sounds so
maybe
complicated.
about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
See, the key to cooking, you got to know what you're doing. You can have everything on the stove cooking at one time, but if you don't know how to multitask,
Yes.
yeah. Most people cook stuff one by one. They take them all day. Me, I'm putting everything on, but see, I know, okay, 15 minutes for my pasta. My salmon, I'm going to take 7. There's no maybe I'll be on.
That's a skill set. That is a skill set
it's a
because,
skill set,
you know, everybody ain't able.
Yeah.
Because I be done burnt the salmon while I'm watching the pasta.
Or watching Shy.
That part also while I'm watching the Shy. But I mean, that's a very particular skill. And so, I mean, when you look at these shows, do you watch Food Network or does that annoy you? Okay.
No, I watch.
So when you look at these shows, what do you see? Like, do you see yourself in any of these personalities?
Well, you know what? Yes, it's certain chefs I'm trying to mimic.
Mm-hmm.
I love Bobby Flay.
I love Bobby Flay.
Emeril Lagasse.
I don't watch Emeril no more that much.
Gordon Ramsay is a fool, but he is the best.
He is.
He is a master marketer too.
He is a
He's the
master.
Yeah, he
When I
knows
say master,
business.
he knows business.
Yes, he does.
Oh my God! When I tell you, I have eaten at every last one of their restaurants. I love it.
But he has a potty mouth.
Yeah, but what chef does?
But that's what makes him stand out from everybody.
The way he talks.
But kitchen culture, I'm not acting like I worked in the kitchen a lot. But when I was in school, I did work at a hotel, and I tried to do room service for a minute because I thought it would be fun. I tried, girl. I gave the heart of the old college trap for a minute. It took one crazy person to answer the door for me to say, this ain't for me. I learned I can't do this.
Listen, that's how you have to. That's how most chefs are in the kitchen because you are when you're on that time clock and you want it right. You gonna have to explode. Now you might go back and apologize later on.
I don't think he apologized to this man when he called him.
He might,
but you know, he probably don't apologize on camera. But
Okay.
make no mistake, he is a businessman.
He's a businessman.
And this man does what he know the people want to see.
That's true.
And he has so many shows on different networks. This guy is very savvy when it comes to his brand.
He just took over for the other chef that passed away.
Are you kidding me?
Jeff Bourdain, yeah, he took over his show.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's huge
Yes.
because that was
And it
a
comes on
great
Sunday,
show.
right around Shy.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to catch the replay of that.
She gonna do your hair.
That part. Because, yeah, he was a great chef, and I really liked that show. So, okay, so you identify with Bobby Flay. I love me some Bobby Flay. I can watch Beat Bobby Flay just about every day.
Every day.
I love that show. What about Aaron McCargo? Because that's how you kind of remind me of him.
Why remind you of him?
I don't know. Maybe because you're both bald. And I'm just saying, you know.
I like him, but I don't see enough of his shows.
But when I watch you do your cooking, you remind me of him in the fact that you explain things.
Yes.
Like he explains why he's doing certain things.
Okay.
And that helps for people who don't cook all the time.
Yes.
Because when it's more than one way to cook something and you see a chef cooking it a certain way, you wonder why they cook it that way. And why didn't they cook it another way? So I do like the fact that he explains, I'm blanching this because of this.
So you know what I'm gonna do for you one day?
And what you gonna do for me?
I want you to. I'm gonna invite your show to my house for a cooking show.
Let's go!
I'm gonna set that up with you.
That's a
And I'm
bet.
gonna invite you over. We're gonna do the show, and we're gonna do a cooking show.
Okay.
And y'all gonna cook.
Wait, well, hold on now.
Pay attention.
I'm the sous chef.
I watched the dishes.
So everybody, what you gonna do? Are you gonna do the cooking?
Yeah.
See, I produce the
you gotta
cook.
be the test.
No, that's already reserved. That's my job. I have a very, what do you call it?
Nice palate.
Susan palate. So I know when it's good and when it ain't. But yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. We
Let's do that.
on
Let's
that.
get that together. Let's get that
Definitely.
together.
So what's the goal of this? To try to help us learn more how to cook or feel comfortable?
A lot of people, how can I say this? Yeah, you need to teach some of these folks how to cook.
You know, for me, I feel like I can cook when I'm in it, like fully in it. But your schedule, sometimes scheduling and the busyness of life make me multitask while I'm cooking. So I'm cooking and I'm doing this and I'm answering emails, I'm talking to the kids, and that is what I find frustrating. Sometimes I just want to focus on what I am doing.
And then another thing about with food, what I like to do is take everyday food that we eat and show you how to make it more flavorful and how to present it. A lot of people just don't, man, it's just soul food. You can't, we can take some oxtails and make them look good on a plate.
Yeah, because I saw a picture that you had of some fried catfish that made me want to just dive in the whole pan. I just want a life-size pan of it, so I just dive in.
Tomato sauce and little leaves there.
Yeah, some hot sauce, and I'm good. The reason why I loved it because first of all, the pan was very big. I think you take time in the way you put it in there.
Yes.
Because the fish was laid a certain way.
Yeah.
And then it was sprinkled with some herbs or parsley or whatever, and it looked so pretty.
Yeah.
And it just made you want to just eat it all. You know what I'm saying? So I love that about you.
Well, thank you.
How you present your food.
I'm gonna need to go look.
Yeah, you gotta go
hungry
look.
because
JetCateringService.com.
Yes.
That is the website.
Yes.
I need you all to go to the website, follow Chef James,
Yes.
support him. He has catering. So you are pretty busy with your catering jobs,
Yeah,
right?
I do whatever you need me to do. I do baby showers. I do anniversaries. I even do private dinners. Private dinners for couples.
Oh,
Or if
okay.
you have like 4, all the way up to about at least 8 to 10 people.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to
Okay.
do like a brunch with your girlfriends, I'll come over and I cook the food right there on the spot. Serve it to you all. I'll set it up buffet and let you pick out what you want to do.
Okay.
Most definitely do weddings. It doesn't really make a difference what the number is. You tell me what the number is, just make sure you're able to pay it.
I know that's right. Have your coins in order.
Your coins in order, and I don't take Bitcoins either.
I feel you.
And, just pretty much whatever you need me to do. I also do lunch orders during the week, but you have to just catch me on my on Facebook, James Turner. You'll see where I'm posting lunch orders, and
Okay.
I always do a meeting spot where you can come pick your orders up from. If you want me to deliver it to you, it's a delivery fee.
Okay.
And we can take care of that. We do dinner orders at the same time too.
Okay, excellent. So, with your plan of having a brick and mortar restaurant, have you considered a name? And if you do you want to share that or you want to keep that to yourself?
I'm gonna keep it for myself.
But you do have one.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
we waiting to hear.
Yeah, we'll be on the lookout for
I
that.
gotta get the DBA on it first.
I feel right.
Yes.
I gotta get that DBA first.
Absolutely.
Understandable. 100% understandable. So I want to ask my co-host, Lisa the Boss Lady, and I'm going to say too, if you was a dish, what would you be and why? And I'm going to ask Chef James the same question.
Then.
I don't know. If I was a dish. I mean, I am a dish, but
If you was
Hold on, let me get them done.
well, while she's considering her answer, I'm going to go ahead and answer. If I was a dish, I would be a pasta dish. Because first of all, I'm very filling. Okay. I'm going to get you what you need. Okay. All you need is a single serving. And also, I'm better the next day. Hello?
okay.
Okay. So I'm like a pasta dish. You know what I'm saying? Very classic and always filling. Always satisfying.
Oh my. Okay.
A little spicy.
Okay. Sometimes
I'm just saying.
You got to kick. It's a kick. It's not a fight. You got to kick.
It's a kick to it. Yes. All right, Lisa, what did you think of?
Well, I would definitely be a dessert because I am sweet.
Okay.
But I would be a dessert like I'll be a dessert like maybe a bread pudding or a banana pudding. Not praline pecan because I am sweet, but I'm not overpowering.
Oh, yes, that's facts. Okay, you described yourself to a T. She's super sweet though. She's sugary sweet, so she is a dessert. You're right. Chef James.
Oh, well, me, most definitely got to be a steak.
Okay.
All right.
A tomahawk steak.
I can see. Okay.
Thick.
Here I am trying to be good. Okay. All right.
With the bone.
All
Gotta
right.
stop now.
Okay.
Go through the mashed potatoes.
And then I'm gonna put my glasses on. I'm gonna put my glasses on that note so I can see Chef James real well, right? I cannot do it today. You started it. You started it. Yeah, I kind of did. So I just want to thank you so much, Chef James, for being here on the show. Our time went by kind of fast.
Really fast.
But tell everybody where we can find you on your social media and how they can work with
Alrighty,
you.
on Facebook, you can find me up under James Turner, and you can also find me at Jet Catering Service on Facebook. On Instagram, Jet Catering Service, and you know the website is Jet Catering Service. So everything is gonna always be Jet Catering Service, and that's pretty much it.
That should be fails. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. I mean, you're going to still be with us, but thank you so much for being here. And we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back with our top 5 fails of the week. You guys don't go nowhere. It's Lisa Denae live right here on Stunner Radio.
Yay!
Hey, it's your girl Lisa Denae, and I want to tell you about a product that has changed my life. Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins. Rain products are infused with a Nobel Prize-winning material called graphene. It's the graphene strip that provides the various health benefits that can improve your quality of life during that time of the month. Listen, I've been very loyal to a certain brand of feminine products, but I've never experienced the results I get with Rain products. The difference is in the graphene strip. Using Rain products has totally eliminated the painful cramps I experience, and it can also help balance your body's pH, eliminate harmful bacteria, and help fight fatigue. Graphene moves heat away from your core to keep you cool and comfortable. Ladies, it's time to upgrade your feminine care with products that not only offer protection, but also improve your health and wellness. Place your order today and receive your premium sanitary napkins delivered directly to your door. Visit www.drfcare.com to make your purchase today. And don't forget to mention that your girl Lisa Denae and Stunner Radio sent you.
Top 5 fails of the week coming up next on Lisa Denae Live. Real talk for the real world.
Hey, it's your girl Lisa Denae, and we are back with the top 5 fails of the week. So this week, number 5 on my list is an Ohio felon who was attending court this week, you guys. He was attending his sentencing hearing and got away from the 2 guards that were holding on to him and decided that he was going to jump off the balcony of the courthouse. Unfortunately, he was apprehended very quickly and suffered a broken leg, and he busted his nose after trying to jump from the 5th floor, you guys, of the courthouse. So clearly that's a fail. First of all, don't try to escape while you're inside the courthouse. My guy. I can see if they was transferring you from the courthouse to the jail and y'all took a stop at Jack in the Box or something and you thought you were going to make a run for it. But if you're inside the courthouse, that's not the place to escape, sir. Of course, he found that out the hard way, and that's why he's number 5 on my list for top 5 fails of the week. Number 4.
Back in jail hurt.
First of all, you back in jail hurt, and now you're facing additional charges. A true fail.
That's the biggest.
A true fail. You could have just went to your sentencing hearing, did what you had to do, but no, you had it in your mind, I'm going to escape. I don't know. I think sometimes people watch too much TV.
Maybe. But they still never, people on TV it never works for them either.
That's true. It don't work for them either. But they do make it outside the courthouse, which be, making people think they can do it too. But no, for this Ohio felon. And that's why he's number 5. Number 4, Empire star Bashir Gray, who used to play Hakeem Lyon. I know y'all remember him. He was jailed for strangling his wife this past week until she fainted.
Oh my God.
So, this is a fail. First of all, what are you doing with your life, my dude? You was Hakeem Lyon on Empire. Like, you should be trying to parlay that into something else because Empire is gone. And instead of parlaying that into something else, you strangling your wife. First of all, a lot of you people out there need anger management. I don't care what she did. You don't have no right to put your hands on nobody. And secondly, like, you're a celebrity, so you know this story. And what? Ugly. Wait a minute now. Hold on now. He ain't bad on the eyes. He's not bad on the eyes.
He look like an Ewok.
Oh, okay. That's from Lisa the Boss Lady. Just so y'all know who's talking. It ain't your girl Lisa Denae. I ain't saying that. Hakeem, I think you all right. Listen, you just need some anger management, and this is a very hard thing to talk about because unfortunately it's a very real thing for a lot of people. Indeed. So I've been there myself into an abusive relationship, and I feel like people just need to take a minute. They need to take a break from each other, and then people need counseling, especially African American people. So I hope that he gets the help he needs, but he is number 4. Number 3, I know y'all have seen this on the news. Americans, for y'all that are in other countries listening to us, this is applying to Americans only. Americans are coming out of quarantine with fresh hands ready to serve everybody. So several flights were delayed this week because of people throwing blows. Oh, wow. People just throwing hands for no reason. Oh, wow. Several sporting events were interrupted because people just throwing hands. What is going on in America? So if y'all ain't throwing hands on your spouse, you're going out into the sporting event throwing hands, you're on a plane throwing hands. A flight attendant lost 3 teeth, or was it 2 teeth? 2 teeth this week. 2 teeth. Oh my God. Over a fight over masks. I mean, what's going on in America? Everybody's so violent now. Last week they was fighting over gas, or 2 weeks ago when there was a gas shortage. They was at the gas stations fighting. Now, and I'm going to just say this because we are black owned. I'm going to just say this. A majority of these stores in America was the other folks. It wasn't us. Yeah, it wasn't us. Let's go and make that clear. It was the Caucasians. Y'all out here getting in. Y'all here throwing these hands. Now, all the Karens in the world don't like this. I'm just letting y'all know. Keep your hands to yourself. America is out of control. That's why you're number 3 on my top 5 fails of the week. Number 2, this is a little serious. So body cam footage was released this week regarding the death of Ronald Green. He was a man that died in custody. And apparently the state police had told his family that he died in a car crash. Now, the reason why this is so sad is because his family was under the impression that he literally died in a car crash. Yeah. That's what they were told. And then almost a year later, they find out he died in custody, and they were savagely beating this man. Oh, and the man was crying out. He was saying, "Don't hurt me." And I remember hearing the video. He said, "I'm scared." And it's hard for a man to admit that. He was scared. I mean, first of all, it's hard for anybody to admit that. But I can imagine as a man, you don't necessarily want to say you're scared. But to have 4 or 5 men beating you. And he said, "I'm your brother. Don't do this. I'm your brother." Oh and, this man died in custody. And I think it's very, very sad that this is not all over the news like it should be. It's in the news, but it should be all over the news. I mean, because we are a year past, celebrating the death. Not celebrating. A year anniversary, let me get my words right, of the death of George Floyd. And now we see this. So it's not like we're unaware of it, but it's still sad. Right. And I still feel like we all need a check for PTSD. I'm just letting it be out there because once I put this class action suit together, don't y'all come asking me where my check at. I'm just saying we all need a check because watching these videos it traumatizes you.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how y'all feel about this, but
Definitely.
in America, if a cop gets behind you, what is the first thing you think of? This
crying.
could be my last day.
I be crying. I cry.
Could just be my last day.
It's traumatizing. Don't let it be at night, and don't let it be on the street where you by yourself.
Oh, no.
You're really fearful for your life because of incidents like this that we know happen. And so, and the family was told he died in a car wreck. So clearly a fail. And that's why it's number 2. It's number 2 on my top 5 fails of the week. Number 1 is also sad, and I'm going to list that as the mass shooting that happened in San Jose. We have to do something about mental health in this country because we have so many mass shootings of people just coming back to their jobs, shooting up everybody. Now, here's the thing. We all feel like doing it sometimes. I ain't talking about maybe necessarily shooting, but you feel like putting hands on people sometimes.
Absolutely.
Sometimes a thought cross your mind.
Absolutely.
And then every now and then you just want to knock all this stuff off.
Nah, I definitely do think about knocking stuff off.
Yes, everybody. Yes. Every now and then you just want to knock it all down.
Knock it all off.
But that's because we check ourselves because mentally we know that's not the thing to do. Unfortunately, we live with people who don't have that ability to check their thoughts, and they are suffering from some mental issues. So let's be aware of the fact that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and let's all do better about our mental health, because mental health can definitely affect your physical health, especially when somebody come back to your job shooting. I'm just saying. Definitely. And that's why that's number 1 on my top 5 fails of the week. You guys know I don't like to end my show on a bad note, so we'll be right back after this break with the top 5 wins of the week. Don't go nowhere. It's Lisa Denae live right here on Stunner Radio. We'll be right back.
All I do is win, no matter what.
We're winning with the top 5 wins of the week on Lisa Denae Live. Real talk for the real world.
Back with the top 5 wins of the week because we like to leave you on a positive note. Houston's own Trey the Truth is my number 5 for the top 5 wins of the week. He was honored this week at the Billboard Music Awards. It's always good to see somebody from your city shining on a national spotlight. So he was given this award by the one and only Tina Knowles Lawson, and it is called the Changemaker Award. So he was given this award for all the work he does in the city, especially the work he did with his company Relief Gang during Hurricane Harvey here in 2017. I can't believe it was 2017.
Right.
That feels like it was more recent, don't it?
Yeah.
For those of us who was traumatized by it.
But he does other stuff too. It wasn't just Hurricane Harvey, because there was another flood after that. I think, was it Imelda? And he was out there helping people too. Yeah. And it's a shame that Houston does not honor him the way that we should.
Well, we already know the politics behind that. Most of us that deal in radio know the politics behind that, and it is unfortunate. But see, that he's an example that show you sometimes your own city won't recognize you, right, but the whole world will.
Absolutely.
So he was on a national, international stage receiving, this is the second award that they've given away, the Changemaker Award. It's only the second one they've given away at the Billboard Music Awards, and it went to Trey the Truth. So that's why he's number 5 on my top 5 wins. Number 4 is a little weird because you probably will remember this video clip of the 2 little boys. Charlie bit my finger. That was on YouTube. Charlie bit my finger.
It hurts, Charlie.
Well, the video was sold this week in an auction, and it was sold for $760,000. So this video is soon to be deleted from YouTube because the sole owner now has the ownership of that video. So for all content creators, this is a very good thing, because that lets you know that eventually your content can be auctioned off and deleted from other platforms. Somebody gonna want to buy your content, right, and hopefully you'll sell yours for $700,000 as well. That's why they're number 4. Number 3, This one I love. An 11-year-old girl was caught on camera this week for fighting off a kidnapper. A man tried to kidnap her in Florida at a bus stop. My girl put the hands on her. I mean, she fought this guy off. This sounds like a mini-me. Because I used to be at school like I wish her in would. You know what I'm saying? In the 5th grade. Like, what's up? Talking about kidnap. Catch these paws.
Take me home.
Yes. First of all, as soon as you get down the street, you're going to let me out.
Right? Get out. Get out.
Yes, you're too much trouble. So, yes, salute to her. That's why she's number 3. I love when people are underestimated. He underestimated her because she was a child.
Right.
And she was 11. He thought she was going to be an easy victim. But she from the Denae school of whoop ass. So she was like, nah, fam. It ain't going down like that. You're going to catch these hands. This is going to be the day you'll never forget. So number 2 on my list, Simone Biles, you guys. Once again, she is representing for Black girl magic all over the world. She became the first woman to ever complete and land a Yurchenko. This ain't my native tongue, so I'm just letting you know. I'm reading how it looked. Yurchenko double pike vault move in a competition at the GKUS Classic. Now, this is a move that's traditionally done only by men. But your girl was like, I'm going to do it. I can do this. So shout out to Simone Biles, girl. You're number 2 on my top 5 wins of the week, girl.
Big up.
So number 1, y'all. I don't know if y'all was watching CNN this week when the White House principal deputy press secretary stood behind that podium. It was a sister. And she had a natural hair afro, girls. Okay. Representing for the President of the United States. How y'all feel about that?
I feel empowered.
Yes.
Inspired.
Yes. A Black woman coming as she is, with her natural hair, it's a big deal for us. Because back then they wanted us to look more like them.
Absolutely.
More acceptable. We need you to straighten your hair. We need you to look more, normal. More like us. So it was a wonderful thing to see her. Only the first Black woman in 30 years to do this, and only actually the second Black woman in history to ever do it. So that's why she's number 1 on my list. I hope that this top 5 wins have inspired you to do something great with your week. And maybe next week you'll land on my list for top 5 wins of the week. But I want to thank you guys for hanging with us. We're going to let Chef James have the last word.
Well. All I want to say is thank you. I enjoyed this. I was nervous at first, but you made me feel comfortable, and I appreciate it.
Oh, did I make you feel comfortable?
I said, ladies,
Oh.
making me feel comfortable.
Oh, it wasn't just me?
That's more than just you.
Oh.
Y'all ready for to do this over in the microphone?
That's an underclosed.
Give me my props. I'm just saying.
You want your food too?
I do want my food though. So thanks to all the ladies for making Chef James comfortable because he brought us food.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And thank you, Chef James.
Yes.
Appreciate it, guys.
And you can stop by anytime when you got food.
Oh, I can stop by anytime?
Anytime. I need you to understand you're always welcome at Stunner Radio.
Hey, we like po' boys.
Yes,
I can't
we
eat the
do.
bread off of it, but I like it.
Well, you just gonna
I can leave a little piece of the bread.
If I eat like a little bit of the bread, I'll get full.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put yours in there.
That's all right. We'll eat the bread.
Yes, that is right.
But tell us one more time your website and how you can be found.
You can just reach out to me at Jet Catering Service. You can just leave me a message, and I always return all my messages. I check them on a daily basis, or you can inbox me, DM, inbox with it, whatever you want to do at Jet Catering Service.
All right, you guys, check them out at Jet Catering Service. Is there a cookbook, Chef James?
Who?
A cookbook.
Maybe I cook too much to put in a book.
Is there a cookbook in the future, Chef James?
Yes, it is.
All right,
I'm
we'll
working
be.
on it right now.
All right.
I live to about 15 pages right now. So I still got about another 15 more to go.
Okay, we will be on the lookout for that. And you guys remember to visit his website. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our subscribership is growing. I want to thank you all that are subscribers. But if you watch us on Facebook, if you listen to us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or any of the other platforms that we're on, I want to also encourage you to jump on over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, visit our website at stunnerradio.com for all our Stunner Radio merch. You can learn more about the hosts of the shows that we have here at Stunner Radio. And you know you got to visit the website of your girl, LisaDenae.com. Go and hit up that merch, baby. The Dividend has everything you need. And you can hear from my music and everything that I got going on.
And you can also hit LisaTheBossLady.com. Because I do have the Boss Up Bootcamp coming up in September.
Yes.
So you definitely want to log on to LisaTheBossLady.com. And especially if you are a vendor, you want to grab a spot. I only have 10. And I have 2 people vying for some already. So you definitely want to get on there and get your spot for vendors.
Take your business to the next level. Everybody needs to invest in themselves. If you're a business owner, take your business to the next level. Come out to the Boss Up Boot Camp with Lisa the Boss Lady and your girl Lisa Denae gonna be there, and Stunner Radio is gonna be there. So get your tickets registered now. Registration is open at Lisa the Boss Lady. That's THA, LisaTheBossLady.com. So thank y'all so much for hanging with us today. We'll catch you back here at the same time on the same station, Stunner Radio. And it's been real, you guys. Bye.
Happy Saturday.
This show is sponsored in part by Sweet Bella's Adult Candy and Treats. Custom-made popcorn, gummies, lollipops, and other treats infused with genuine premium wine and spirit. Also offering fun-flavored vodka and tequila. Sweet Bella's Adult Candy and Treats uses only top-shelf liquor and quality wine. For more information, follow Sweet Bella's Adult Candy and Treats today on Facebook, Instagram, or Etsy, or place an order at sweetbellastreats@gmail.com. That's Sweet Bella's Treats with a Z at gmail.com. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Oh. Good job.
Smoke, smoke, catch my smoke, smoke, catch my smoke. I hope you don't choke. You're looking crazy cause you thought it was Joe. Now just sit back and watch the show and catch my smoke.
When you wronged me, I knew it was my last moments.
Smoke.